Right. So, as I say, short stream in the end. We are Normandy. We have a bunch of alliances, and those alliances are decent. So decent, in fact, we have the King of England, we have the King of Burgundy, and we have Prince Sandor of Hungary, that we can probably actually take on the young Basileus here and get some territory off of him. So it seemed a nice way to kind of finish this stream would be to do that. So I think that's what our plan is here. We'll do a bit of that, really. Because that seems a smart thing to do. Right, hang on. I think I've found something that will help. Right. Thought I was at the airport. Nope, not yet. I catch my plane at 9 PM tonight, so I still need to pack and do a bunch of other bits before I go. Yeah, there is still time to kind of donate. If you want to donate, it will help us with expenses while we're away. The others are obviously over there already, starting to do things. Exclamation mark shipshape for what we're up to. But yeah, so I think we could very much declare, like, he's already dealing with a rebellion as well, which he's kind of losing. So I think what we want to do is get a bit of money in the pot. So we give it like, because we kind of don't want to do it yet. We do need money. I do not want to do that. Like, there's no point us doing this until we've got the money to do it. We will take room to rule. How is the economy? We're doing okay. I mean, we're generating 22 gold, but when we raise all our troops, we're going to start losing money. So realistically, we need at least kind of 300, 400 in the bank before we can go to war. So I'm trying to balance... 8 years, 13 years. Yeah, we'll wait for now. Oh, we've got coinage. Wales is drunk. Well, Wales is okay. So was Wales? Oh, well, yeah. No, Wales is doing things. So when we get 400, I'll be happy going to war. But not until then. Which we're getting close to. He's still fighting his war. He is really fucked. Okay, I think we're going. Oh man, look, the Sicilians joined the rebellion. Our second rebellion has kicked in. Oh, okay, that's something of a problem. Because she has enough troops to beat us. That is a problem. Hey, look, Vladimir. Nice to meet you, Vladimir. I'm not convinced we can take that. That's problematic. Because she will defend her territory. Or will she? Just lobbing corpses into my territory. It's one of my own fucking vassals. Fuck you, arsehole. Arsehole. Someone's getting himself fucking imprisoned. We've got enough money and we've got the allies. There's no one who's going to eat, like... Bring it. Not least because it gets us a bit of territory back. We'll get the King of England in on that one. He can give us a hand. Good morning, Nightwild. Welcome back to the stream. I am trying to put in place, chat, some arrangements. Because obviously I'm away for the next, well, what, effectively 2 weekends? You might have a guest stream on one of those weekends. You might. And if you do, it'll be a guest stream that acts as a trailer for our next campaign. It should be a fun one. Because we will be looking at a mod that I've had my eye on for quite some time. And has just released a new version which makes it very much interesting and playable. And no, it is not the one that you're all thinking of. And it's not the other one you're all thinking of either. Yes, it is a CK3 mod. I'm not going to give you any hints. If you want hints, then assuming the guest stream comes off, you'll want to watch the guest stream, because that will give you some hints. Apparently we do have faction problems, so dealing with that is a good idea. Fuck have you got, like, enough troops to cause me faction problems? How can he be in a faction and contributing to that? Like, I'm already at war with him. How does that even work? Will a guest stream be on my channel? Yes. Maybe a pre-recorded, but with the streamer in chat, but... hopefully, we'll sort it out. Basically, there's time zone differences to allow for. You have smallpox. Get the fuck out of my kingdom. Well, that deals with that smallpox problem. You have smallpox. Where's my banish option? She's my guest. How do I tell her to fuck off? Thoughtful is useful to us, so we'll take that. Do we need anything else on this? Probably not. Maybe just go back to domain and boost the income. Finally a new day. Yeah, it's amazing what happens when you kill everyone who's got it. Right, where are you, you smallpox-wielding bastard? Right, the good news is we now know exactly how much we lose when our armies were raised, which is only 1.5, which is pretty damn good, to be honest. Right. Prisoners. Count Herbert. That fucking title. Yeet yourself to the dungeon. I'm not ransoming you. You have smallpox. We'll go have that somewhere else. Exactly. Right, how's all this going down here? He is about to lose that war. She is down on troop numbers. Yeet him. He has been yeeted to the dungeon. That's where he's been done. Someone is plotting to kill me again. Could everyone just stop trying to kill me, please? Be really handy. Can we make you like me more? Yes, we can make you like me more substantially. We have 10. That's not good. Montfort. Plant to a noble of the name and culture. That brings us back under our limit. We are absolutely a smallpox NIMBY. You want to go on a project? He's considered a master. Go for it. Have fun. The morning chorus of twittering birds accompany me down to the cellar, the light of dawn giving way to gloomy darkness, lit only by spluttering lamps. I yawn and stretch as I go, my feet padding across the floorboards. Once my eyes adjust to the lack of light, a culinary tragedy is unveiled by them. Apple cores, scattered crumbs, bones, flensed clean of their meat. In shock I look around the entire room, but everywhere my eyes land they find yet more evidence. Suddenly, in the corner, a soft, contented burp. You'll absolutely enjoy my dungeon. Oh dear, how sad. Yes, the guy who yeeted smallpox corpses at me has died in my dungeon. Let that be a lesson for any of you thinking of yeeting smallpox corpses at me. Honestly don't care. Honestly don't care. Did manage to convince someone to not be disloyal though, which is nice. His funeral will be held at the Trebuchet. Exactly. Right, he's about to lose that war. The evidence is circumstantial, Lisa. Yeah, just take the long way around, dude. Like, I'm not going to force you to run through wolves to bring me stuff. Yeah, I can make you a mayor. We do have some prisoners. Yes. Yes. Off you go. My Archbishop is injured. We don't actually have... We should probably search for a physician just to see if we can get one. You any good? You are absolutely not any good, and you are mad. You are a miracle worker, a 52-year-old miracle worker, who is loyal. Not overly keen on alternative medicine, though. Good morning, bringing revolution. Right, Byzantine Empire is whole again. He has 0 alliance. Look at him, he's all happy. He's all happy. He's like, Ma, I just got the Byzantine Empire. I just got me the Byzantine Empire, Ma. I ain't got no allies, Ma, but I got the Byzantine Empire. Sir? I believe you have something that belongs to me. Louis! Buddy! Pal! Corrado! How you doing, my man? How you doing? Yeah, good, good, good. I'm good, man. Yeah. Yeah, I need you to come to a war with me. Time to learn that the holding is as important as the having, indeed. Redneck Byzantium. They are my favourite grassroots... I've just fucked up that joke, haven't I? They are my favourite bluegrass band, is what I meant to say. Right. Queen Hildy. We need to get some troops, and we need to go fuck up some Byzantines. How's the Pope situation these days? I am sure he is happily distributing claims on my territory like candy, as he always seems to do post-patch. Right, everyone come together. Good, good. Good, good. Probably shouldn't be calling me evil when I'm your ally, but, you know, if you're going to send me troops, I don't care. Let's get ourselves over here. My daughter Emily is about to leave court. She is a genius. We should probably marry her to someone. Who's our heir? Oh yeah, it's Prince William, isn't it? Who is decent. Could you try not to die, please, William? Marry for kids. Please. Ideally someone you're not related to. He's kind of pretty. Married a kind of pretty guy. And then we must be able to give her a job. Surely. There we go. Do not try and fuck me. My knight Raja. How very dare. Good, good. Is that the Byzantines? Is that the Burgundians? An odd flag. Someone tried to spider me. How very dare. It is the syphilitic Duchess Idoc of Brittany. Who very much doesn't like me. The spiders have broken your exclusivity agreement. Exactly. That's nice. The Burgundians have just killed all their troops for me. Right, well, we'll just go to Syracuse then. We'll go with that, because I quite like War Profiteer. He is a fortune builder. He's alright. So we have already maxed out that war score, in which case, dude, can you maybe get me a claim on Syracuse, please? Turns out they have a web of customers. Ma, them Normans are over. Them Normans be over and they're screwing with my armies, ma. Yeah, I like to think the spiders are still on our side. You could siege Enya down if you want, but, you know, just saying. Don't sail away, you could siege Enya. Fuck off, Pope. I mean, we could legitimately deal with the papacy. It's a lot of money, though. I'm not sure our allies would come in on a war with a pope. I think that would be problematic. Oh, bless. Hello, boys. Why would you move that siege? I'm going to win anyway. Why would you do that? There was zero doubt I was going to win that. Not the bees! Better hope they're on my side, given I'm going to Australia. Yes, true. We are going to be rakish. We have the Lover's Box. Probably no bad thing, really. We don't want to live forever. There is never late for battles you don't need them in. This is very true. Right, we do not have enough supplies to carry on that siege. Detach a siege force. Get over there. Sorry, siege force. I know you're dying in droves, but the rest of the army isn't. Right, well supplied. Get back over there. Join up again. Bosh. There we go. Ma, I done lost the Palermos. Ma lost me some Palermo. Right. We want to keep Sicily long term. Sicily is filthy good. Apparently we control Montague. Oh yeah, we were going to maybe do something over here, weren't we? I don't think we're going to now. Let's just grant that to someone. Because... oh, isn't that nice of him? That's very kind of him. Thank you, good sir. Thank you for building an impressive building in that area. Now, actually, he's also built mansions. Sir, you are too kind. This means basically this whole duchy needs to be maxed for money. Throw him in jail. You feel we should eat Brittany? We don't have enough reason to eat Brittany. We could try and murder her again. Lot of daughters and a very young son. My understanding is that one simply should not touch anything in Australia. Yeah, that's kind of my plan. Amusingly, although not amusingly for him, Dr. Alex has got a bit of a dicky belly yesterday, and we reckon it's because of some dodgy bottled water he drank. Like Australia, the only country in the world where drinking the bottled water will make you ill. We probably should do something about Burgundy. I know they're our ally, but at some point they are going to be problematic. But they've only got an hour to be problematic in, so... yeah, bribe him. I'd really like to try and secure Sicily. That's alright. Tax boost. Fair enough. Do you want to be appointed? Because we could appoint you to a position if you're any good at it. Do we reckon he's actually any good at being antiquarian? He is. Now, I don't think we have any regalia. There we go. Nice. It's the annual cycle of people trying to kill me. A queenophile. You turn up naked in my court, banging on about how amazing I am and everything else. Yeah, can you just fuck off, weird guy? Right, monthly income at war is good. We also do not have a crown. We could commission a crown. We have given our husband the clap. Can we commission an artifact? I assume we can. Is that decision? An activity? Should we host a grand tournament, maybe? I mean, we could do. Commission an artifact. I could really do with a crown. To impress my vassals. Are we set up in case it kills us? I think so. Prince William will inherit. We probably want to be keeping a reasonable cash pool. It's 83% chance. Yeah, we gained a large herd. Can't kidnap the Pope. Yeah, keep the king away from the person building my nice stuff. My brother Ulrich died of old age. As you do. Yeah, fine. Yeah, fine. Giselle came of age. Gives me a claim on Syracuse. So we do have the ability to go to Warden now. We probably need to convert. Yeah, I thought so. Convert Palermo. Can you culturally convert Palermo as well, please? My rulers never make it past the age of 25. It should do, unless something goes drastically wrong. Let's ransom Duchess Lesseline. Or not. We can ransom you. There's no point keeping you in prison. We have the Duchess of Sicily in prison. Nice. That's kind of useful. Duke Torf of Champagne wants it, but he'd be very bad at it. Count Govry of Montegris would be better. What we could do is reassign him over there, because he's not that much worse. And there we go. Let's do that. And everyone's reasonably happy. Would you like a gift, sir? Right, when can we go to war? Who's he losing a war with now? A liberty war against Duke Geordie. Righto. I heard you can get kind of a bug with the Nemesis system where it just goes on forever and the AI just keeps murdering everyone in your dynasty. Yeah, I mean, also known as my occasional playstyle. But there we go. Blue Lion 71, thank you very much for the follow. It's 10:15. Did you select the year? I did not. We started in the earliest start point. So, you know, it is well worth it for that. But yeah, tea, filter in bottle tea, legitimately life-changing. And it's actually ended up saving me. Well, it saved me a lot of money because I didn't pay for the fucking bottle. But even if I'd paid for the bottle, it wouldn't be saving me money by now because what I'm not doing is buying as many kind of bottles of soft drinks as I used to in summer, because I just make tea like that. If you really want to get creative with it, you don't have to use still water, chat. So someone mentioned earlier in chat that they've got Majiti, the Majiti, which is the mojito kind of tasty tea from Bird and Blend. If you want my tip, try making that with carbonated water. Cold brew it with carbonated water. Because the bottle seals, you can do it. You can also do it with touches of gin. Just saying. So yeah, get creative. Right. How long on our truce before we can attack the Hick Emperor again? I really want a claim on his title. If only we had a claim. Oh, shit. Chat. Chat, shall we fuck with the Hick Emperor? Because we're not going to be playing for long today. Oh, look, he magically likes us now. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Sorry about that war. It is thematically appropriate. We do always seem to end up screwing with the Byzantines. My liege. My liege. Right, what do we need? Oh, don't we need this? What's the sway? Oh, we're on stewardship as well. We can get it. We need to just not die. Which isn't guaranteed. Because we can get that. Because I'm guessing no one will back us if we start one at the moment. Oh, we need our truce to expire anyway. When's our truce with him up? Really wish it would tell you on here, like, truces. Absolutely, I'll be your steward. Completely agree to be your steward. When's our truce with him up? 4 years. Don't die, lady. Don't die. Don't die, lady. Miss New Booty, thank you very much for the follow. Just a reminder for newbies here, if you do !CK3 guide, I have a series of videos that I need to re-record because they're a bit outdated now. I might try and do some when I'm in Australia. But they guide you through the principles, the basics of playing CK3 and understanding what's going on. It's not like a click this button, then click this button. It's designed to very much kind of just gently steer you through understanding the game concepts so that you can learn the game yourself. I do get really annoyed with people who do tutorial videos that are really just there to kind of show off how good they are at the game, or to insist that you have to do these things this one particular way. And it's like, no, you do them how you want. But you kind of do need to understand the principles to make it good. So yeah, help yourself. We also do have a Discord community, which is very friendly. Yeah, no, we'll pass that on. The other thing is, if we've got a big enough pot, we'll just be able to take him on anyway. Giselle is about to leave court. Again, probably just traits. I want a matrilineal. Marry this beautiful unrelated man. And then would you like to be... Would you like to be a lady in waiting as well? Sure, be a lady in waiting. That's alright. It is definitely better than no crown. Are you coming for my territory? Because if so, we're going to have fucking words. Yes, you are. Of course you are. This is the unexpected consequence of doing this. Right. We're going to need to slap him around. Now, we could offer to join that war. But I think the reality is we're actually better off not offering to join the war. Because we can't call our allies into the war. But it is time to spill the blood of Burgundy. Problem is, I kind of wanted the blood of Burgundy to help launch my thing, but... Because he's going to spread all his forces out. And... let's see if this works. If we lose Gascony, I'm not that fast, because we'll get it back. Where's my mercs at? Do they not, like, auto-raise anymore? Because we're not technically at war with him. And what I'm hoping is we'll win this fast enough. Yep, by the time all his troops come in, we've beaten enough of them already that we win. Bye-bye. I've rarely seen the Byzantine Empire expanding this far east, especially ruling over Francia, west, not east. Yeah, no, that's because we have actually pledged fealty to the Byzantines, because we are going to eat them from within. We are the Kingdom of Normandy. We want meritocracy. And we would quite like... You should absolutely declare me as regent. He'll do it. He would legitimately do it. I mean, shall we? Might be quite fun to for our last bit to just play around with the regent mechanic. You're such an idiot. This Basileus is such an idiot. He accepts my sensible proposal that I become his regent. Right. I've not actually used the regent mechanic, so how do we fuck with him now? Because I assume we can. I assume we can massively fuck with him. Is it under Royal Court? Where's it hidden? Is what you're doing now part of the new expansion? Is it also in the free patch? I think this is in the expansion. No, I don't think it's amazingly complex. Because aren't you just kind of doing the equivalent of moving some sliders? Council menu? Could be. No, I'm not seeing anything. Realm? Aha, Regent Presumptive. No, that's not the Regent. No. We've got power there. Realm button. There's a realm button? Fuck is a realm button? Need a prolonged period of him being out of court. Well, I mean, that can be arranged. He can now claim his throne. I mean, if he was to die... Wouldn't get any agents for it. I do kind of suspect we could kill him. Let's have a look. How killable is he? Surprisingly unkillable for an idiot. Right, we could get that dude. So we've got 26 plus 16, that's 36, 42. Get all of those in. We're into positives. It's not impossible. We're going to be in debt for a bit, but that's fine. Because we'll make it back quick enough. The main problem is we've got troops raised. But technically we're not at war, so the moment they're out of our kingdom, we can just disband them. Have we considered inviting him to a lovely normal feast? We could try and murder feast him. What if we got one of our daughters married, held a grand wedding and invited to him and tried to kill him at it? That's what we'll do if this doesn't work. Okay, stream goal for the remainder of this stream is to place ourselves on the Byzantine throne purely via shenanigans. Whether as her or as William. So we're going to use the troops to defend against the Burgundians. But we are going to try and seize the Byzantine throne through non-military shenanigans. We also probably want to flip you to support schemes. When we need him to, our husband will provide +8. So right now that's 6181. So if we flipped into intrigue just before we fire it, nice. See, this is the nice thing, is I can just return them home. Because we're not technically at war. Burgundy is. They're coming back. Hello, boys. Remember me. See, the problem, Burgundy, with declaring on the Byzantines, is it means you also have to fight me. Didn't think about that, did you? Didn't think about that. Probably should have thought about that. Secret ally indeed. So just for those kind of unfamiliar with what I'm doing here, so I could theoretically turn around to my liege and say, join me, I will join your war. If I joined the war, he would be earning war score for what I'm doing. He's not earning war score from what I'm doing, as in my liege isn't. But also what it means is the AI isn't smart enough to realise that I'm defending my territory, because this is my territory. So that's why I could easily just raise that army there when he was moving through here, because he was like, oh, ho-hum, I'm not technically at war with that guy, so as long as I just carry on over here, he's not going to do anything about it. Well, obviously I am going to do something about it, because it's my territory. But it also means that he's not flinging his troops up here at the moment. He's only just going after the war goal. So it's really easy for me to control and go after it. Do you happen to know if the bonuses for Canterbury Cathedral work properly? I believe they do, but they actually only apply to the lessee bishop and not to the holder if you're Catholic. Interesting. They might want to fix that if that's the case. We should be able to check that. So the Bishopric of Canterbury gives this holding plus 6. No, that's right. This would only apply to the holder of Canterbury, because it's the holder of this holding. This county bonus will apply because the county is held by Duke Maurice. So he should be getting the county bonuses. But because the Canterbury Cathedral is in Canterbury, which is a temple holding, the holder of this holding will be the priest of Canterbury, will be Leon here. So he will be getting piety +1 per month, piety per powerful vassal on the council, monthly renown and control growth. So that's where those bonuses will be going. So yes, should they change that? Maybe. I mean, it means that the holder of this holding stuff is very rarely going to go to anyone useful. Does mean you should always keep the Archbishop of Canterbury on his side, though, because he's getting +6 a month tax from that fucking building. So if he likes you, he's going to be paying you a phenomenal amount of tax. Well, basically, the breakdown on this is this holding applies to this stuff. This county applies to anything that is held within the county, and the county person who's get that will be whoever holds the county title, which in this case is the Earldom of Kent, which means that this dude will be getting it. Whereas holder of this holding just means the person who specifically holds this holding, which is the Bishopric of Canterbury. I would argue maybe this should be changed so that the holder of the county gets it, as long as the holder of this holding likes them. So basically, you should get this as boosts as long as the Archbishop of Canterbury likes you. Because that's essentially what that role is. So buff for invaders with lay clergy. Well, it absolutely is. Yeah, you're right. Like, if you have lay clergy, you fucking want control of Kent. You absolutely want control of Kent. The Venetian one. Is that the one that only benefits republics? Doge's palace acts as a residence for government of the Republic of Venice. This county, hostile raid time plus development growth plus 30 is just obscene. Levy size 100 is nice as well. Oh, it's really nice. Anyway, Burgundy coming back for more yet? Well, you can't play it yet. Let's be honest. It's not like they're not going to add republics in at some point. Right, we need a pot of money then. Although we might pull off murdering him. Can we get anyone else in? Oh man, if we could get someone else in, we'd definitely pull this off. Right, it's under 3 months. We need to do this. It's going to tank us for a little bit, but it's got to be done. Because it just gives us that little bit of a boost. 58 chance, chance. Pray for assassins, chat. Pray for assassins. She was actually there to scare off the real assassin and succeeded. Well, that's annoying. It was worth a try. Okay, we're infirm. Oh, he's back again. That was very nice of him. Right, they're retreating this way. We're going to kill them off. Because our mercs are going to disappear at some point, so we might as well just keep smashing the fuckers. Dead within a year. He managed to win his war, which is good work for him. The other thing to note is because we are not technically at war with him, we're not getting the penalty for marching through castles. Right, let's do a little bit of light ransoming. Let's demand some payments. Extort subjects. Penalties through castle land. Yes, if you move through a castle, a hostile castle land, you get an attrition penalty on your troops. You don't get that penalty. No, Lesseline's dead. We quite like Lesseline. You don't get that penalty if you're not at war with someone. Right, he's run away for a bit. Can you use that to paratroop troops to his capital before joining the war? I don't know. You probably could. Oh, look, hey, he's back again. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, come on in. Meat grind away. Absolutely. Really helps us at this point. There we go, and now the Byzantines have turned up properly. So we will actually let him fight that force now. Because he'll get war score for it. How powerful actually are you? Not that powerful, but powerful enough. I mean, you'd be better, but you're more powerful. But also worse at it. There we go, still get a nice bit of war score for that. There we go. You can kill them as well if you want. RIP! Press B to meow in chat, please. Everyone in chat. RIP! For, Despot Hildegard. Died at 65. Reigned for 49 years, which is not bad, really. Despotissa Hildegard of Normandy's soul has finally been cast to hell at 65 years of age. Who writes these eulogies? She died of old age. Known for her twisted, conniving mind, she never revealed her true intentions to anybody, not even her closest friends. Despot William ascends to the throne, being an ambitious man. Many expect the realm to grow and prosper under his rule. Okay, we need to sort some shit out. Yeah. Yunji Priest showing up. Right. How about you go kill them, or do you want me to kill them for you? Trinkets. That's about to... 10% fertility boost is not bad. Night effect... Jesus. Wolf fangs. Sure. Oh, we do have the Blade of Sal, so we should be equipping the Blade of Sal. Armor. That's slightly better. And we do have the Sword of Roland, but... Right, we need to work out what lifestyle we're going for first, before we start equipping stuff. How did Burgundy get so large? Because we distracted the French, and they've just been quietly eating stuff. It should reasonably implode on his death. Because he's the heir to the Kingdom of Aquitaine. He's the heir to the Kingdom of Burgundy. He doesn't have enough to do an empire, basically, so when King Louis the Stammerer dies, it will all split up. Did I take my armor off? I should take my armor off. I want that mail. We've done down the architect one. That's decent. I suspect we're going to want to flip and go down administrator. We are currently betrothed. So that is keeping our alliance with the Stammerer, which is good, and we do kind of want to keep that, even though we are murdering him in wars. Give me some Pope gold. He's going to lose 20 opinion of me, but I don't care. He doesn't like me. Can you start liking me, please? He kinda likes me, but is old. Let's get our half-brother in there. So for steward, so I think we kind of want to go the same dispositions as we had before. Duke Torf is decent. We are 2 over our limit, but we've got some random shit we can just dispose of. Now what we could actually do is give away because we should just eat the rest of Sicily now. Easy enough, because we're inside the Byzantine Empire. So what we probably want to do is Radolf. How? Oh god, yeah, because you married her. Yeah, active schemes and secrets. Let's have a look at what he'd got. We also have a royal court event. It's presumably that we've picked up another ornament for something. Right, we do not have any secrets. This is good. I'll be an unusual culture for troops. Not sure what you mean. Now the thing is, we could set our brother up, or some, like, we could set someone up in Orleans. Like our spy master. Oh yeah, we're Welsh. We're Welsh. Yes, we are. We were deliberately Welsh. Do we want to get 2 unit of longbowmen now? Bondi aren't that great, are they? I'd rather have 2 units of longbowmen. Then convert to local culture. Now Norman. That should help with vassal opinion a bit. Yep. I know that killed our money, but it's worth it. Well remembered that we'd set that up. Note, by the way, that that's why I did it. So for those who weren't sure, because we educated them as Welsh, it meant that we could then build those special units before we converted to local culture. And that meant that because we then already had them, they don't disappear. So we could basically... the bonus we get for stationing in ruin. I feel like we want them stationed in ruin. That 24 fucking bonus. So the blue ones have got people in already, basically. Yeah, hi lads, you're all going to be firing these bows. Now I'm going to live life like I have no idea how to hire more of you except as your underlings. Yep. Does a stationing have any impact on siege defense? It can do, is the answer to that. We have an available legacy. I feel like we're going to take House of Warriors. Yeah, traditional breast weddings. Traditional grand weddings are 50% cheaper. Yeah, why not? Right, we need to... So do we set up... This is somewhat high risk. He doesn't have any claims on our titles. Paris is Valois, so we can keep hold of Valois, we're fine. He will be secure because he's got the King of England alliance. So no one's going to overthrow him, and he's really going to like us. And we're focused on Sicily anyway. And that deals with our awkward Chancellor problem, which means you can have it. And that we just grant to someone. Which brings us back to 7. Can we negotiate? We can get an alliance with them as well. Perfect. Okay, that works out, I think. Now, we do probably want to start fucking around. Can now throw to breast weddings. Exactly. I want to see if we can at least kill the Basileus in the Grand Wedding before I finish the stream. Because we still have the Burgundy alliance. Because of that's who we're betrothed to. I reckon that should be a relatively smooth transition of power. He's got 19 months left. We'll let him finish converting that. When we get married, we should be able to invite the Basil over, particularly if he likes us. And he really doesn't like us. You should definitely be on that. We do need a new steward. Jesus Christ. Yes. Sir, have you... Yeah, you are Catholic. So mercs are expiring. Dude, like, all you've got to do is kill them. Do you want me to do it for you? Because I feel like this is the sort of thing you should be doing. Actually, you know what we should do? No, we don't, because I'm going to lose the alliance. Yay, we're steward. That's good news. Yes, give me some fucking spy holes and shit. So we want to kill them before we lose the mercs, basically. Yeah, no, meat grind yourself. Come on in. Join the party. Bit of glory, can't go wrong. I don't need that. Now, you know, personally, I'd be killing them, but... He's blatantly going to go for them. He's not. Smart cookie. He's facing trouble down here now. We did lose our mercs, but that's fine. Kind of really want him to take a punt on one of these armies, because I'll just go in on it. It's coming around the bottom again. Giggity. Right, he should go for him. Yeah, we'll try it. Fuck off. Yeah, we got it. I'm intrigued that he's not going for him. Ooh, we got a rock, people. We have a rock. Ooh. I learn of Basileus Timotheos' deviant secret. Well, well, well. Sir. Sir. Ah, see, if we had more time, I'd be tempted to break the betrothal to Burgundy. Betrothed to Princess Eustathia here. And then murder the fucker. Like, Procopius here is going to be killable. I reckon we might go for that, you know. Interesting, we're only equal on that one. He's clearly scared enough that he runs away. Annoyingly, we're not getting supply back when we're up here. He should go after him now. Yes, I think he will. But I need to be careful because I need to not get sniped first. I want him to attack him. It's almost like the AI is now seeing me as reinforcements, which it really shouldn't. Right, I think we're doing it. We're going to break that betrothal. Do we want Lettuce Girl? There's no value in Lettuce Girl. We might as well go straight for Eustasia. Oh, he'll accept without us using the hook. Dude, you are such a sucker. We're going to murder wedding you so hard. Right, we need to flip to that when we can. I'm legit worried about the supply situation. Convert faith in Palermo is done, so you can go on to Syracuse. I mean, we do have a very good spy master, so that should help. Which perk do you need for Red Wedding? I don't think you need a perk, do you? I think you can just do it. Right, he's going back up here again. We can take another Dynasty Legacy. I think we are going to go Warrior. House of Warriors. Because that Knight Effectiveness bonus is just so nice. Right, that's 99. He should get ticking. There we go. We should repair that because it is quite useful. He gets Accomplished Forger in the Diplo path. Yeah, you do. Oh, that's annoying. So we won't be able to do a full bloody grand wedding. That's good to know, though. Well, look, it's 12 o'clock, so I am actually going to have to go. Because I need to go get a plane to Australia. Not sure if we'll pick this up again, but remember, you will get a guest stream. Hopefully, either next Sunday or Sunday after. Depends on the logistics, which will hint at what we're doing for our next one.